Hey there, Deni Van here. Welcome, reality designers. I am here with Carmen. We just met over the weekend here at the Hypnosis Conference here at the Mid-America in Chicago. And we also found out we're not far from each other too, right? So Carmen, you talked about, I want to talk about what you're talking about here
Okay.
because this is just fantastic. You talk about these word triangles, and you helped me with it yesterday.
I did.
It's totally awesome.
Ah,
I want you to tell us about these word triangles and what you did for me yesterday.
okay, well, we're not going to disclose what I did for you because it can be complex. Okay, okay. I'm going to be
I'm the
simple.
heretic. Remember, I'm the heretic. My heretic came out yesterday.
Okay, so I generated a state of being for you. Most specifically, I generated a therapeutic state of being for you, and I made it available to you, which is something I teach. It's not quite known, but I allowed you other terminology. I allowed you the space to make your own choice.
Permission.
Permission.
Loved it.
Permission is a big word.
That was just fantastic. And then we just kind of clicked. we've been hit the hip ever since.
Yes, yes.
So, darling, tell me more about this power of words. And there's a word you use that you coined. Tell us about that word. The
Quite a few. Feelfulness. Oh,
oh,
feelfulness.
feelfulness,
Feelfulness. I coined in
feelfulness,
F
feelfulness,
L F E E L.
feel
Feelfulness.
fullness, feelfulness.
Mindfulness. Feel F-E-E-L. Feelfulness.
Love it, love it.
Yes, yes. I had
Fantastic.
to coin this term because mindfulness teaches you to feel the feeling. Feel the feeling. And for the longest time, I said, yeah, that's how you have to do it. After a while, I realized it didn't teach you how. And I go, I've been teaching how to feel the feeling for how many years? And I go. So I coined a term, and that comes with additional few trademarks. Feel a feeling by choice, where we use word triangles.
Word triangles. That's the thing. The word triangles. Tell us about that.
Word triangles are a fascinating concept in the way I present them in feelfulness. Um, a lot of scholars already work with word triangles to map something. I use word triangle to help create something, bring it about, generate a state of being, right? That's also a trademark term. And words are very powerful, but my word triangles are made of evocators.
Say that word again.
Evoke,
Evoke
ev-
tours,
evocators,
evocators,
movers,
movers,
descriptors.
descriptors. So the evocators, those are the ones who evoke.
Correct.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. You evoke in a direction, in a how way. You describe the evocation, direction of the evocation, in which way. So all of these words are carefully chosen. Well, in a book, I have quite a list. And then in my trifold, I have quite a um, suggestion of triangles. But the beauty about this is this is a tool you get to use the way it's good for you and your client, in a way that's good for you and your client. So we just talked earlier about a tool. You got to use the tool,
Got to
otherwise.
use the tools. I mean, if you got the tools and you ain't using them, yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. So,
And as a linguist, words are spells. And how we speak to ourselves and then speak to others is really a confession, right?
oh, it is. I like the way you put it because, yes, we do speak to ourselves in a certain way. Well, we were conditioned by it.
Conditioned,
It's
yes.
not it's not wrong. It's just everybody is. This is how we grew up. This is what society says. You got to go this linear path, and we weren't born to be a linear, right? Triangle takes you out of the linearity and creates balance, and also provides you with a direction of your choice, right? Choice can be subconscious also. It's still a choice, and is very important.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, I'm going to just fix something. We'll cut it out.
All right. All right.
Yeah,
Very
okay,
good.
so we're kind of more in the middle. There you
Okay,
go.
that's good. So the beauty of the word triangle for you to use them as a practitioner is that you can use them as a diagnostic tool.
Okay, so how would you use that as a diagnostic tool?
Let me give you the very basic word triangle of a personhood,
Personhood. Okay.
right? Um, Capable, certain, happy. Okay, now we're not going exhilarating happy. Happy is right now. Just have a smile. You can even be happy without necessarily a smile on your face. So, right? So, okay,
Chilling in a good place. I'm good. I'm happy.
yes, content. It's just a little bit more than content, right? Capable, certain, happy. That's a very basic of beingness in human form, personhood, right? So somebody comes to us, we go through that our life, our entire life, but somebody comes to us, my very first thing looking into what they present to me, because I ask them, what do you want to change?
Right.
What do you want to make better? Right.
Right.
And
Instead of
all,
what's the problem, what brought you here, focused in on all the things that are weighing you down, but
what do
instead,
you want to make better?
what do you want to make better? And that
Yes.
totally shifts your beingness.
Yes, it takes you out of the problem. You come here to solve a problem, to get help, to get expert help, but it puts you into future oriented forward creating mode, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when they begin to tell me what they would like to make better, I look at where is capable short, where it needs to be increased, what is certain short, what it needs to be increased, and what is happy short, and what it needs to be increased.
Interesting.
They already are capable to come to experts' help. They're already certain they want to make something better, and they're happy to do something about it. Congratulations. Congratulations. High respect for those. And then we work on each of these, and eventually I guide clients or a group of people how to feel, FEEL, capable,
Feel capable.
how to feel certain, how to feel happy, whether you feel like it or not.
Yes, because the be, do, have, you got to be the feeling first, then you do, then you have what it
Yes,
is
yes.
for sure.
So
Yeah.
as we have the power to choose our thoughts, we choose how to feel, because always a thought has a feeling and a feeling has a thought. And every emotion, I mean, for me, emotions and feelings are separate.
Let's talk about emotions and feelings for the guys. Because it's interesting. I have, with my clientele and my following, about
Mhm.
49% are guys. And from growing up with five brothers and having two sons and living in a house with all the guys, they don't like to feel.
They actually do. When they are allowed and when they have a safe space and they are permitted to do, they feel. They have been taught to not feel. Oh, don't cry like a girl. Oh, don't play with dolls like a girl. Don't be creative like a girl. Here's your duties as a male to go from here to there in this linear direction. And if I
And no human is linear.
absolutely not.
Male or female or whatever gender.
Correct.
No human is linear.
Correct. Correct. But then if I take this feminine masculine into the aspect of sacred geometry, which is such a fascinating concept, straight lines and angles are masculine. Curved line and spirals are feminine.
It's interesting because when I do like a retreat and I do neuro drawing,
Mm-hmm.
we look at those corners because the subconscious sees them as problems, issues, and we round out those corners and we make a balance with the curves and the corners and the crossings and all that. So fascinating stuff. Tell us more.
See, in the word triangles, I keep all the angles. I keep all the corners that creates a container. Look at the glass.
Gotcha.
Although it has roundness to it, it has straight lines too. It's a container. You take the water, which is more fluid or emotional feeling. If you put it on the table, it just goes all over. It has no bounds.
Right.
You contain it within the triangle.
Got it. That's fascinating. Yeah. And you can do that in your head, right?
Oh, absolutely. You start with it in your head and then
set your intention and
intention, attention, choice, action.
intention, attention, choice. There's another triangle.
Absolutely.
Wow. So what was the triangle you used on me yesterday morning?
It was just it was just presence. Like it's like it takes a while to get into this triangle, but I've been at it, for a lot of years. This is who I am. I'm choosing my space. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's exactly what you did.
See, it doesn't have to be a specific word. It can be an experience. But we begin with these words because these words are evocative. They evoke an experience.
Do you have to say the words out loud or can you say them internalized?
Oh, internally too.
Yeah.
But sometimes I want people to just say them out loud. And what's interesting, as these words, they evoke an experience, each evoke a direction and a shape. So if someone is not giving me a direction and is not giving me a shape, I continue to do up until they give me one.
Fascinating. Love it. Yeah, very cool.
You cannot make that up.
No, you can't make that up.
Correct.
Yeah. So we found out my friend here is a manifesting generator.
A troublemaker.
She's a troublemaker.
Troublemaker.
me, troublemaker. She discovered my heretic.
All right. Well, we like that.
Very cool. Is there anything else you can share?
About word triangles?
Yes.
So we're going to use that as a diagnostic. And then as a prescription as well. Because we've already, as I talk about capable, certain, happy, that we diagnose what's not that and how much of that do we need more.
So what's not capable, what's not certain, what's not happy.
Correct.
Okay.
Then we go into the prescription. What triangle we need to put into to attain more capable, what are the triangle we need to attain more certainty, and what are the triangle into the happy. And when you merge these triangles together, they generate a state of being. So that's why people come to us. Yeah? All personal development, spiritual development, or joyful and bliss and being who you are, it's just state of being. And the most important statement I will ever make is that we are architected with 5 or 6 positive emotions, positive feelings.
We are architected, in other words, it's natural, it's innate, these 5 or 6.
That's all. Negative, about 20.
Isn't that interesting? That's why the whole nervous system loves to go down the negative route.
But that's in order to protect us and to keep us safe.
So we're misusing our safety.
Oh, absolutely. But because of stress, because of linearity, because we've been pushed, time is short and everything is so accelerated.
Right.
I'm going to have to talk about the acceleration of consciousness because you had me at consciousness.
I had her at consciousness.
Yes. So because we're pushed. So then we go into the prescription mode, capable, certain, happy. So we get additional triangle. But this handout, I'm going to provide a link.
I mean, one triangle, they build on each other.
Oh, absolutely.
They go out and expand.
And in this example, we have from a triangle, we build additional and then 3 triangles, and we have a big triangle. But they can go into any other triangles.
That's the geometric. That's the sacred geometry part of it. Where
not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
Oh,
but
there's more.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But it could be because you have 2 lines. You have space. You have 1 line. You have direction. You have 2 lines. there's no container in there.
Yes.
In a triangle, you have a container.
And direction.
Yes, but it's not linear, it's not
It's
polarized.
not linear or
And
polarized.
we're not linear nor polarized.
Yep.
We have here two of this and two of this and two of this and two of those and two of other organs. Creates balance.
Yes. Balance
not,
is key.
Not polarity.
Balance, not polarity.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. So, darling,
Mm-hmm.
what's next for you? Now, we're going to be done with this conference tomorrow. And what's you working on next?
Well, I've been working on putting the Feelfulness book together for quite a number of years. And it was quite exciting to write, time consuming, but exciting to write it. And I took psychology, hypnotherapy, shamanism, alchemy, and merged them together with neuroscience.
I love merging because, hypnosis and human design merge together. It's just beautiful. So I love how you can create something totally new from merging these thoughts, ideas
Correct.
together.
Correct.
Tools.
Correct.
Tools.
So this, like now we're familiar with mindfulness-based therapy. Hold your horses for feelfulness-based therapy.
Oh yeah.
This is where we've been. This is where we've been heading for a while. We want to feel better. We make choices based on how we feel. How about we choose to feel a certain way so our outcome is as per our desire?
That's true, because a lot of times what we feel is what's given to us through what we take in, our eyes, our ears.
Mm-hmm.
So these are creating the feelings rather than choosing it for ourselves.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's powerful.
So with this work of feelfulness, you learn to receive or not receive other people's stuff.
Love it.
To the subconscious level. First, to begin with conscious to the subconscious level. Why and how? This word triangles, they generate a state of being, and as you become more familiar with your state of being and the state of being that you generate by feel or feeling by choice with carefully crafted word triangles, you begin to recognize it in others.
You create a spell with these triangles, literally.
All right, no, it's not a spell.
For people that love metaphysics, it's a spell. If you don't, then you're creating words.
No. It's a prescription. Okay, hear it any way you want to hear. But you get to create, and then you understand somebody else's, and then say, well, thank you very much. Here's my field. Here's my space. You can come up to here, and there are a lot of tools to learn how to keep people's stuff over there. Not to come into over here, especially inside. Oh,
right. And as a manifester, I have big space. I have a lot of space, and being able to sometimes I see where my space is, because where I'm standing, nobody is, and everybody's kind of all on the boundary of that space. So I intentionally use words in my mind to say, hey, come over, let's have a conversation.
That's true.
And then it's in my heart only, and then next thing you know, there's people coming toward me. So I'm in charge of that space.
Yes, we are, consciously and subconsciously and unconsciously.
I think most of us unconsciously.
But we can make it more intentional.
Yes.
We make it more intentional, we work with it a little bit, and then it becomes an automatic habit, which is subconscious, which is sometimes unconscious. And we want it to become unconscious. And it does become unconscious. I've been doing this for how many years?
It's like learning the drum. At first you're like, what hand do I lose? And then your nervous system knows how to do it. And then you're playing without even thinking about it, right? Yes. We can do this with this.
Correct. And the beauty about it is that all good stuff. So yummy. I want to have this for breakfast, lunch, dinner all the time. And then they're easy to absorb. This is not the neural language that's presented to you throughout your life. We have so much negativity. Don't do this, don't do that. This is wrong. You did this. You did. What about? Thank you for your 2 cents. How can I help? Then people get confused. What do you mean? How can you help? Oh, you can help?
You even want to help?
Yes.
You want to help me?
I never realized I could get help.
Yes, that's powerful.
Yes.
Yeah, for a lot of people, that's powerful right there.
Yeah. Well, carry a grocery bag for me because I have a little bit arthritis.
I'll do that.
Yeah, but you have to ask for it. Would you please, can you?
Yes.
Or right there, you better. No.
Right, don't tell a manifester what to do. Or a generating manifester. You can't tell you what to do.
I let them.
Yeah.
They're not manifesting it.
Right.
No, you get somebody needs to be the center of the universe in a room. Oh, I'll teach you how to own the room.
Oh, I want to learn how to own the room.
Oh, well, it takes a few triangles, right? But you learn how to own you and then how to own the room, and nobody will ever put you down. You don't need to be taller than anybody. Carl Jung, not better, not less than anybody, and that's a big deal, right? And when you're not lesser than anybody, then you gain weight. It's like, oh, I'm a little taller. Well, yeah, you are. Well, you in your presence, in your beingness, in your personhood.
So your body's not gaining weight, your presence is gaining weight.
Well, your spine straightened, so you get a few inches, absolutely. Instead of you being a small person.
I do. I'm sinking into this
Yeah.
chair.
Okay, so now you see how taller I am already? Right?
Yes.
It's not necessarily you're gonna walk like this because it's not natural, but you're gonna feel like this, and it's gonna be obvious in your presence. Right?
You're feeling what you're feeling inside shows in your presence.
Spirit is contagious.
Oh, I like that.
So how about you create a positive, nurturing, uplifting contagion?
I like that because there's too many contagions out there that are chopping down all of the bad stuff. You know, I'm kind of done with that kind of stuff.
You learn to be a bit naughty with it.
I am naughty. I'm naughty.
Naughty,
darling.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, this has been great. It has been fantastic.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah. So, reality designers, I want to hear from you. I want to know what you loved, and I want to know what you would love more of. And in the meantime, keep being amazing.
All right.